Welcome, guys, to the Dumb Stuff podcast. And today, this is a new day. This is a new era. This is the Dumb Stuff podcast. It's gonna be
Fair
amazing,
play to
guys.
you.
Man's just got an amazing mic to just
Um,
flex on.
oh,
And I was like,
flexing that.
I've got an amazing
Beat
mic. I may as well do a
clan,
podcast. Anyway,
beat clans flexing anyway. Go on.
so I'm, here with me and Spider will be hosting this show.
Yeah, what's good?
Yep.
What's
And
happening?
first thing we were talking about, as it is the Dumb Stuff podcast, is snacks, guys.
Snacks.
Snacks. I mean, everything's snacks. You can't do anything without snacks.
Oh, yeah, what's your favorite snack?
Alright, my favorite snack. Alright, right. See, I like, you know what I mean. Like, some days how you kind of
Yeah.
like craving for
Yeah.
chocolate, and then other days you're craving for like
Oh, yeah.
biscuits or sweets or something.
Man, too much. I get that too much, man.
Yeah. So I mean, let's talk about chocolate first. So chocolate's, something like when you've it's kind of it's more of a cold day. You have chocolate, not really a warm day. You know what I mean? So if it's like a cold winter day, come home and have some dairy milk.
Oh, yeah.
What about you? What about you, Spider?
Uh, sure. I was gonna ask you what your favorite chocolate brand, but my favorite is Molly's chocolate, Galaxy bar, Dairy milk. That's really it. Honestly, that's really it for me.
Yeah. I mean, I would say my favorite is Galaxy.
Oh yeah, Galaxy.
And it's probably dairy milk, and then you go down the chart like that. But also, guys, I'm Joe, and he's either Spider, which I call him that, or Ryan. That's his name.
Yeah.
So if you hear me saying Ryan or Spider, that means him. And if you hear him saying Joe, that's me. You know.
Yo, all I'm saying, yeah. I'm saying, yeah. What you're gonna do is you're gonna edit it when you're saying, oh, his name's Spider or Joe to the front. Yeah.
Yeah.
You
Right.
look it up.
We'll not do
Yeah.
that, guys. We'll not do that. Anyway.
Anyway.
So on a cold day, you come home and have some chocolate, right? All right. Let's say when you're watching a film, what do you tend to eat?
I'll tell you what's terrifying to do. Well, not terrifying, it's kind of scared to do. Have
Yeah.
you ever walked out? Have you ever walked a shop in the dark? It's terrifying, man. Actually,
Oh yeah, I
terrifying.
have. Yeah. I remember when I was younger once. Actually, I walked to a shop, and then I went on the way back. It was only a 5-minute walk, and on the way back, this car started slowly following me. I think that
Oh,
was just
no,
me
that's the
going like.
worst.
I think that was me actually just thinking it. I think it was just going the same route, but in a slow route or
Slow.
something. But obviously in my mind, I
Yeah.
was young. I was like, oh god, someone's following me, and I started running home. It's pretty intense.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I never knew if they were actually following me or not. But I don't think they were.
That's pretty weird, man. It's pretty
Yeah.
weird, to be honest.
Yeah, they probably weren't. Probably just me thinking that. But so anyway, back to the topic. What would you eat if you were sitting and watching a film? What would you grab? If you could grab anything, what would you grab?
Uh, well, yeah. What can I say? The man's a popcorn guy.
Popcorn.
get
I mean, that's a
popcorn.
traditional thing to eat with a film. Popcorn.
I know, right? I know, right? I'll get, like, let's say, I'm a simple man. I would either get popcorn or just chocolate. I would just get like dairy milk or just some chocolate, and just be there sitting with like a Coke or something. Casual night out.
Yeah, I'll do the same. Probably, if I'm going to a cinema, you'll obviously get popcorn, right? I would also have sweets sometimes. I don't really tend to
Yeah.
have chocolate with films. But like, do you
Oh, I
like
do.
salted or sweet popcorn, or what flavor popcorn do you like?
I'm like a buttery man. I'm a buttery.
Oh yeah, butter popcorn. I've only tried that a few
Butters.
times.
Buttered. Yeah, I like buttered popcorn. Yeah, good
Yeah.
stuff.
Alright, so we got that topic, right?
Mhm.
So when you go
Okay.
to,
Yeah.
and then also right, let's talk about sweets. Do you like sweets or candy or whatever
Oh
you call it?
God, I'm actually too big on sweets, man. I eat a lot of sweets.
Yeah, I like sweets. Like, do you like the gummy sort or the like?
Oh, wine gums all day, every day.
Oh, wine gums, they are very nice. I will admit,
Oh.
wine gums
Oh.
are just. But you know what? I've actually had so much wine gums in the past. The ones, the Maynard ones.
Oh, yeah?
I've actually I don't like them anymore. I've had that many of them. I find them not nice. I find them too soft. The consistency is too soft.
Oh,
You know
I
how you
can
can get those like hard wine gums or the ones called midget gems.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like those now. That's my thing.
Oh yeah.
What do you?
Oh,
What
yeah.
about you? What about you?
Me. Yeah. I'm kind of just a wine gum man, really. I'm not very picky. I'm a wine gum. What's the other? That's really it. Really, just pine gums and like any other sweet like mohams. I'm a big fan of mohams. Huge fan of mohams. I love them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's it for sweets. I mean, yeah, sweets are like you can eat your sweets at any time, any day,
Yeah.
anywhere if you want. It's just not like chocolate where you don't really eat it when you're warm or sweaty. You kind of
You could do that, but wouldn't recommend it.
yeah.
Would not
I
recommend it.
mean,
You just
sweets is just
there.
kind of eat it anyway, don't you? Really.
Yeah. Got a
Uh,
question for you. Do you drink like energy drinks? Like, do you really touch on that, or do you like not touch them?
Yeah, I mean, when I'm drinking, I'll tell you, the drink I drink probably the most is orange juice. You know, breakfast juice.
Oh man,
I have
yeah.
that. I was about to drink. I was about to get some now. And also
Yeah.
I do have Lucasade sometimes when I do sport.
Oh,
I have
I haven't had
Lucasades.
Lucozade in ages.
Yeah, I do.
Um,
I just generally get like if I go to shops on the way back from home, I'll get like a Boost energy drink or something just to drink.
yeah, fair.
Yeah,
On a Friday, I used to get a Monster. You just get a good old Monster energy in there.
yeah,
It doesn't last long, but hey, still something.
yeah. So yeah, I hope you guys. Also, guys, just a little notice. Hopefully, the mic quality and like if it's too loud and too quiet, we can also listen to this when we get back, and we'll probably tune it for the next one. But next topic, right? So I say snacks and actually no. Last topic is drink. Oh wait, have we touched on? Not really. What's your favorite drink? What do you like drinking? Is it hot drink? Is it cold drink? Is it
Cold.
cold drink?
Has
Yeah.
to be a cold, like a lot of ice and a bit of water. Like I
Yeah.
love drinking water with ice, like ice cold stuff. I love that.
Yeah. I say it
Not just me.
depends. I say it depends on the occasion. If it's a really hot day, I'd like a cold
brew.
drink. If it's a really cold day, I'd like a nice brew. A
Nah,
tea.
lately, because I've been sick lately, I've just been drinking tea, man. It's been
Yeah.
popping the old tea in.
Tea is nice. I'm not like I've only started liking it last few years, but it is nice.
I've always been a tea man myself. Always been into tea.
Yeah.
I'm not into coffee. Like I tried coffee like a week, like during the quarantine. I tried it. Ugh. I mean,
Yeah,
I had it a few times here and
I
there.
don't like coffee either.
But like when I had it, basically there's this one where you used to mix it. It's one of those ones where you get into like a container, you mix it all up, and then you pour it into a glass, and then you would get milk, pour it in, and then you would dump those sugar in it. So like I'm like maybe feel sick after it. So
Yeah, I don't like coffee. I don't know. I think it's just more of a taste for adults when you get to that kind of age. Because I mean, I'll say most adults do like coffee. You there? Oh, guys, we might have lost touch with Spider there. Are you still here?
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Yeah, I'm still there.
So yeah, so I'll say that's snacks done, right? That's snacks done. Name your guys. What about what? I mean, yeah, that's snacks. All right, so now I'm gonna discuss our favorite topics. So you go first. You go first. What's your What's the topic? What kind of topics do you like to talk about, or
My
stuff you
go-to
like?
topic to talk about. I'm not really sure, man. I kind of just talk about memes, really. Among Us is a big one now, lately. Among Us is big.
Memes. Well, sport. Do you like sport or anything, or
Nah.
you like sport now?
Actually, it does like box? I know. Does UFC count? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, UFC is a sport. Yeah.
Big into UFC. Big into boxing, kinda.
So any fighting sport, yeah.
YouTube boxing.
Yeah, nice. I'd say I'm into I'm into football. I'm not gonna say I'm a massive football fan, but I'm not gonna say I'm one of those little football fans. I'm like in the middle.
Yeah.
I'll follow my team and watch mostly every game if I can. But I won't like a massive fan does watch every other game, every other team play. Sport I do like. I like playing tennis. I like playing football.
Now I tell you what's awkward now. Well, obviously because I don't understand the football. It's awkward when someone says, "Oh yeah, Liverpool aren't they so sick?" And I'm like, "Yeah, they're actually good." Even though in reality, he just like someone saying that to test me if I actually know football or not. I don't get that. I don't get that from I've a mate who's really big into football.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So, favorite topics, and then we've also got Star Wars, which we both like, obviously.
Yeah. Actually, you know, I've been playing Batman Arkham Knight recently, so Batman's always been so sick, especially with new film coming out. It's gonna be so sick.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of more. I like Marvel, but I do like Star Wars more. But I also like Marvel. Spider, would you like Marvel or Star Wars more? Because we both.
I'm all really. I'm all like I like them all really. I'm a
Yeah.
fan of DC.
So, oh yeah,
Yeah,
DC as well. Yeah, yeah.
God, I love DC. Well, I mean, I only like Batman. Is it like he's the only real one I actually like. Really, to
Yeah.
be honest,
I like Wonder Woman.
Superman's kind of
You know.
lame. Yeah,
I mean,
Superman's kind of
how can you
right.
not like Wonder Woman?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, come on, Spider, come on. Anyway, so yeah, so if you like Star Wars and Marvel, you're in for a treat
Oh,
with these podcasts. You know, if you never watched Mandalorian,
well, I've seen like the one episode. Then I
it's a
just
banger. You need to watch that. It's a banger.
question for you: have you seen all the Clone Wars?
All the Star Wars.
Yeah, I've seen all the movies.
Yeah,
Have you
of course I've
like,
seen all the movies. I've seen every Star Wars thing there is, pretty much.
Have you seen most of Clone Wars?
Oh
'Cause
yeah,
that's what
yeah. The thing is,
really
I kind of
like
touched
stuck
on
out
Clone
there.
Wars when I was younger, and then when recently I've been back into Star Wars like very largely, so I've been watching the Clone Wars. I nearly finished it, but yeah, so I pretty much watched
Oh,
everything. I watched the
actually,
Rebels.
actually,
That was actually quite good. The Rebels.
actually, if you don't mind me talking, if you
Yeah.
don't mind me, you know, derailing for a sec, what do you think of the last season of Clone Wars? Do you think it was as good as the other seasons, or do you
Hmm.
think it's a bit low caliber because
I'll,
they got the Disney budget?
yeah,
What do you think?
I'll tell you what. So when season 7 came up, I heard about it, and
Mm-hmm.
I remember I've only watched about up to season 3, season 4 on Clone Wars. So I was like, what do I do? Obviously, what I did
Yeah.
is I watched the last 2 episodes of season 7, Order 66. You know,
Oh,
so
God.
I've not actually watched the other ones. I've watched.
Yeah, I get you. I get you. Oh,
I've
I,
I was so excited. I needed to watch those 2 episodes. If you've not watched that, guys, watch it. It's a
just watch
banger
it.
of 2 episodes.
Well, you know what I do? Yeah, I would personally skip. So I would go at the first arc they have with the like Anakin and the clones. What's that? Skip over the Ahsoka and the sisters arc. Skip that and go straight to Order 66 after that. Fantastic. Do you know what I'm saying? I would say yeah. It like I wouldn't mind. I don't think anyone would mind if they seriously just have those 4 episodes. Then 4 episodes of just Order 66. That would be enough. Like personally, I don't think it needed 12 episodes. Well, yeah, like stuff like I don't know, but
Yeah.
I really did enjoy everything about it. Like I just loved it. Unfortunately, I didn't have Disney Plus for like a while, so I kind of just got it as the show was. I got it when I was around like episode 7 of it, say. So I was still like, oh, I'm so up to it.
Yeah, I mean, I just skipped, as I say, last 2 episodes, which, as you said, are the best ones. They are
Same
very
here,
good.
like,
I mean, you get to see Ahsoka's side
uh,
of the Order 66 and the Rexes and the clones. Though in Revenge of the Sith, it's most of like
yo,
the
yo, I'm
Jedi
being
and
real
stuff.
with you. I'll be real for a sec. I almost cried when Order 66 came up. I actually nearly cried. No,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what part I nearly cried at the part when Ahsoka is like around all the clones' head. Oh,
Mm.
that
Yeah,
shook
I
me
mean,
up.
if you're
That
a
is
big
some
Star Wars fan,
powerful
you will find that very emotional. It is very good. It was very big.
No, no,
Very
no.
big.
The best shot for me was when it skipped forward to the Empire stuff, and I just see someone come out and like, "Who's that?" Darth Vader. Oh, my heart. I felt so sad after the show. I was like, no, my heart.
Yeah.
I haven't made a post on it on my personal Instagram. I made a post on it just saying "Rip Clone Wars."
I will tell you, it is sad. It is sad to what's it called? To what was I gonna say?
You know,
I
let me
was
help you here.
I actually forgot.
You,
Carry on.
let me help you here. It's very sad to see all those characters go. I guess. It's
Oh
sad
yeah,
seeing
it's
the
very
story
sad.
end.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was very sad to see Anakin going to Darth
However,
Vader. And
the
if
only
you guys
bad
are
thing
big Star
about
Wars fans, then obviously you're gonna love and
yeah,
very emotional episodes.
yeah,
But yeah, carry on.
yes. Sorry to interrupt you, but the only bad thing about Rebel being out is that it kind of ruins the last episode for me. It ruins the whole joint escape scene when Ahsoka is barely making her ship because she survives with
Spoilers,
Rebels.
by the way, guys. Spoilers. Carry on.
that's it. Really. Like it just sucks because if Rebels hadn't came out, we never would have known what happened to Ahsoka. So then they'd be more surprised. I'm like, oh, what
Yeah.
happened after this? Or
It's good
just
that
Ahsoka actually make it.
yeah. Some people say Rebels is not good, but I actually think it's a really good series
I
because
think
they
I
aim
think
it for kids. You can tell, but it's really not. It's in depthly for Star Wars fans. It's not for kids.
mm,
It's for Star Wars fans. In my opinion, it is. And
uh,
Ezra Bridges,
yo,
apparently there's some rumors of Ezra Bridges coming back in the Mandalorian season 2.
yeah, I've been real with you. This is so hard to hear because okay, let me explain why I don't like it. I think the show is too kiddie. It's far too kiddie for me because I can't take it serious. But
Hmm.
like,
I do tell you there are moments of it, and like the cartoon aspect of it is very kiddie, but
nah,
in
yeah,
depth it is kind of
yeah.
it's kind of good for like I found it like good at some parts, but I did some parts was like oh yeah they added that bit just for kids. They do add certain bits like funny parts or something like this just for kids. Which what do you think? Do you think Star Wars is meant to have some aspect of humor or should be all serious?
I see Star Wars as like the perfect franchise. I see it as it's made for anyone. Anyone can watch Star Wars, find something to enjoy in it. So for me, it's like the perfect kind of thing in it because like anyone can find an aspect of it they like. That's what I think. But, so
Yeah, I think if you're a real Star Wars fan, I think you'd prefer a more serious aspect. But also, I
yeah,
think every franchise, everything needs to have a bit of comedy, a bit of humor in. I think Han Solo adds that to Star Wars.
I'll
Um,
say
he adds.
I never. Okay, I know it's may shock you, but I've never seen Solo or Rogue One. Never seen
You've
Solo,
never
Rogue
seen
One.
Solo? Wait, you've
I haven't
never
seen
seen
them.
Solo or Rogue One?
Yeah,
You mad?
because I've heard Rogue One.
Rogue One is one of the best films in Star Wars. It's so good.
Well, from what I've heard it gets really. I heard from most of the film it's kind of just boring, but then people say at the very last bit is it like you should watch it, like the very
The
last.
bit of Darth Vader, that is the best film. He
Yeah,
comes in with
yeah,
the
when
lights.
Darth Vader
But
comes
still,
in.
if you're a Star Wars fan, like, you need to watch that. And definitely Solo as well. You need to watch that. Solo's actually a good film. Solo's a really
Yeah,
good film. I think
um,
it's underrated. I think it was a very good film. I think
yeah.
the
The only
actor played
bad
it.
thing
I
I
think
have
the
to
actor played
say,
it well as well.
sorry to interrupt you, but the only bad thing about not Rebels Solo is that Disney they forced in Darth Maul. It was not necessary for them to put Darth Maul inside of like I don't know, just inside of the movies. I find it so unnecessary. Because now, let's be real, a lot of people haven't seen Clone Wars. Like I just heard myself, they heard me saying that, but not a lot of people have seen Clone Wars and don't know about Darth Maul.
Yeah, because
So
I
what
remember. Can
people?
I just interrupt you for a second? I remember
No,
when I watched all the films and I never even knew Clone Wars was out or was a series. I obviously thought Darth Maul was dead, and I remember watching the Clone Wars and he was there, and I was like, wait, what? How's that happen?
yeah.
But yeah, carry on.
Anyway, I was just saying, I find it was a bit unnecessary to be honest. Because I'm like, no, because I find it. Don't get me wrong, I love him today. I love him to bits. I love his character, but I know for a fact it's gonna be confusing for someone, say like you, who haven't seen uh Clone Wars, and
Well,
they're
I
like, wait,
hadn't. I have obviously seen it now, but yeah,
yeah, because
for
you're
young
just sitting
people
there
as
like,
well. For young people, it can confuse them as well.
because you're just sitting there like, hold on, wasn't he cut in half in Phantom Menace? How's he still alive?
And go down a tunnel as well. But then guess
Yeah,
what? He comes alive and he's back with his mechanical legs. Which how and
no,
when did he? How did he get up that? The hole he fell down with broken limbs. So we'll never know.
no, mate, it's the opposite. He literally got half his torso cut in half.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Half his
Sorry.
core, like half his body was cut in
Yeah,
half.
yeah. Quite
Half his
bad.
full body
I
cut in half.
don't know kind of what Sith power that was, but
Oh, let me tell you. Oh, it's basically uh,
it's
so
called getting out of an impossible
uh,
situation.
no, no. Let me tell you.
Power.
So basically, he survived due to his pure. So Darth Maul is a thing where
Purity to the dark side. Yeah.
he is that, but he has a thing where he can just he's so much hatred in him that he can like he even said that with his hatred for Obi-Wan, he survives it. because it just is burning the hatred he has that he can literally survive anything.
Yeah.
It's the
Right.
same with human. It's the same with us, like humans in a way that if
Yeah.
they pump enough like energy or anger or like just pump some what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh, what's that thing? You know how boxers would get punched and all, but they don't feel it until after. What's that called? Oh, what's
Oh
that thing
yeah.
called?
Oh, someone said that to me today. Actually, I was talking about that. I forgot.
Anyway, it's like it's the same with like it's a thing where I think we all have it as humans. It's like
Yeah,
a
I
thing
get you.
where
I know what you mean. Let's just interrupt for a minute. I think we should go off the Star Wars topic now because we can always do a separate stream on
I
that.
already have. I already have
Um,
really. I'm just saying. I'm just
yeah,
like, well, humans.
yeah,
I'm just saying that it's a thing where I find if in a fight scenario, like there's a thing about us where we would kind of just that snap. It's a thing where your body just like doesn't feel any damage, so you're just there plummeting the guy.
yeah,
I've never been in that scenario, so I don't get into much fights.
yeah. Yeah. So yeah, next topic. Any other kind of shows or anything that you're watching right now,
Shows.
or TV shows, programs,
What did I
anything?
used to watch? Oh, I know that. I used to watch Riverdale. Used to watch it.
What's that?
Riverdale. Oh, it's like this American show.
Yeah, I mean they're
Alright.
all American to be honest. People go on.
No, it's like this American teen show. It's like a.
I know what you
It's
mean.
like,
I'm actually watching right now, and it's called Teen Wolf. And I'm not gonna lie,
oh,
I've started
seen
watching
that.
it from
That's
this guy
alright.
called
That's an alright show, to be honest. I haven't
Rendessa,
seen
yeah,
much
and
of it.
I will admit, he said to me, it's not the best show, it's all right. And when I first watched it, I was like, okay, this isn't the best. It's not the best script. It's not the best. It's an all right, but I don't think it's. I watch it because I'm looking for a really good script, a really good scene,
Yeah.
a really good. I'm watching it because there's a story. Because I've watched 3 seasons of it already. I've been binge watching it, and I'm telling you,
Yeah.
the story is really good. The actual
Yeah.
end story is real good. It might be a cheesy teen thing to you if you watch only a few episodes of it, and you'll say, okay, that's just some trash,
Yeah.
show. But if you
Yeah.
watch more into it, it is actually. I mean, it's your choice. I'm quite enjoying it. I don't really.
Yeah.
Some people will say I don't have a taste for shows at all, which I think everyone has their own taste. It's
Yeah.
so I don't think it's
You would
right
say,
to say to people, oh, your taste of music is tragic or this, or
yeah.
I say it to my dad sometimes as a joke, saying, oh, what is this 1980s music? But everyone has
Yeah.
different kind of taste, and it's also to do with when you were born. Like we were
You
born
could say,
similar, right? And I say I kind of grew up watching Star Wars. I'm not gonna say prequels because that was before my time, and I actually found out that later. But I started watching the originals. That's when I was born. I started watching the originals, and you see my cousins who are younger than me, much younger, not much, but quite a bit. They obviously grew up watching the sequels, and I asked him, I said, "What's your favorite character?" And he said, "Kylo Ren." I was quite shocked, a bit abused, not gonna lie, a bit insulted, but
Ah,
he grew up with that, He grew up with the newest films being that. Therefore,
oh, my
that's what he
heart.
likes. You know what I mean? It's like
Oh,
we
my
can't,
heart.
as much annoying it is, we can't do anything about that.
Yeah. I also find we just
That's just his nature because he grew up with that, and and let's say my dad, he probably doesn't like the sequels or the prequels anywhere near as much as the originals, and stuff like
yeah.
that. So yeah, same with video games and stuff.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
it's
Oh, I guess.
like people
Okay,
like
okay. If you don't make going around here for a sec, but I find this annoying. I find that kids nowadays they really don't understand like good old games. They're like, oh, why are you playing an old game?
no, but don't. Alright, this thing,
bad.
don't say that because you don't understand. You say they don't understand it, but that's because they were born into different games. It's like
No,
I'm also one of those
I'll give
kids.
that
I don't
point.
like old kind of games like that. I much prefer the newer ones, but that's just because I was born in that time. So I don't think you should
Yeah,
get mad at
that's
people
it.
for not liking that because
But
that's how they were born with. Carry on.
but what I feel like with some, I feel like people need to learn to. For example, okay, I was gonna say this because I'm a COD fan. Call of Duty, for example, right? Nowadays, fans, for example, a new COD game would come out buggy, really bad, no PSL, like guns be really broken. People would now expect them to have updates, like that's just a fan thing now. Because I remember back in 2014 when Advanced Warfare came out, that game just came out all the guns, like there's no broken. Or I'm thinking back in like Black Ops 2, like and stuff like that, where the game would just come out perfectly fine. Like there's none of this none of this DLC stuff. Nobody battle pass, none of that. And it's just simpler times. And like I say that I didn't grow up with like the old COD. I didn't grow up with like COD 4, Modern Warfare, Burnout War, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2. Well, no, but yeah, like as I started off as what like COD fans considered the worst years, 2014, 2015, 2016. If you don't know,
Infinity War as well. That was probably a very, very bad Call of Duty.
Yeah, they say 2014, 2015, 2016 were the bad years because they're all Excel based. Because Titanfall came out, Titanfall 1 came out, and kind of blew COD out of the way. They're like, oh, let's go future. And then it didn't go so well. But I have to say, Infinite Warfare's campaign is fantastic. I'll give it. I'll play it.
Well, you play it, yeah.
I played the campaign. The campaign for Infinite Warfare is really good. Right, yeah.
Wait. I'm not unpaused it. Oh, yeah, I have. Sorry, guys, just had a little break. You won't actually obviously see that because I paused it and unpaused it, but I just went to get a drink. Anyway, so you're talking about Call of Duty Infinity War campaign, right?
Yeah. I was saying the campaign for that game is actually pretty good. But, I have to say, Black Ops 3 campaign's a mess. Don't do that. Don't say that. But yeah, I was a fan for a while. I remember I have good memories of me and my cousin playing Advanced Warfare, playing that. It's weird because I grew up at like a time where kind of was going and like was kind of dying out really. It's like Call of Duty Ghosts came out 2013, and if you don't know, Call of Duty Ghosts was like really bad. The campaign was terrible. The writing was horrible for that. The game, the multiplayer is a bit bad. So in the multiplayer, they had, instead of, okay, you played a COD game before, you know how they rank up. Now in Ghosts, you would have to so in that game, you can buy any gun.
Oh, Call of Duty Ghosts?
Yeah, Ghosts.
Yeah, I remember, can I just say, put in for a bit, I remember when I was younger, my mum wouldn't let me get Call of Duty because it was an 18, but I would be able to get the Ghosts because it was a 16. So I actually played a bit of that, and people were saying it was a really bad Call of Duty, but obviously that was my first Call of Duty, so I couldn't really tell. I just thought, it's just sick. I thought I was so like cool back in the day, playing Call of Duty in like year 6 or something.
Yeah, I've heard so. That's the thing though. COD is like back when you were a kid, it was cool to play COD. I guess this was cool.
Yeah, it was like
I played a mature game.
Yeah, I remember one of my friends always used to talk about COD. And obviously, I didn't know it meant Call of Duty, and I always thought he was talking about the fish. So I remember when he was always talking about it, and I was like, I pretended I knew what it meant, but I really didn't. You know, cod the fish.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're just there like codfish. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, what? And I figured out it was Call of Duty.
You're just sitting there looking at me like, why is he talking about fish? What is going on?
Yeah. So, yeah.
Yeah, but I just feel like people need to look at the past, I guess. They need to learn that it's okay looking at the past, Like, I'll say, for example, Activision need to learn this. So, for example, they're currently, no, they're not really struggling, but for example, I say they can have, I feel like some devs over there could look at the old games and see what worked there, what they could change, and then, slap that, because if you don't know, in Black Ops 2, at the end of the campaign, there was this sick rock band thing they had going on. It was so sick. Like, at the end, they had all the characters in a big party. It was like this rock song played. It was so sick. But now you want to get that now, because COD's kind of serious now. Like, it's not as goofy. Well, it wasn't goofy. It was like...
I see what you mean. It's more of a competitive kind of about winning stuff always now. Like the new Warzone thing, there was so many like Vicstar 123 did that thing where every night he streamed, didn't he, off a competition to win money and
Yeah.
stuff. There's no actually just playing for fun. Oh, there is obviously. Loose people did that, but it's more competitive.
That's what I'm not a fan of the way games go now. That's what I'm not a fan of. How it's going on a road.
Yeah, you were muted. Don't worry. All right. So
Okay.
carry on.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm not a fan of the way game is going. I'm not a fan of this whole esports, like the way it's going.
So yeah. What was that on? What was about esports? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not that big on it because I'm not a fan of it. How competitive it has to be. It has to be all competitive. I'm like, no, you can play for one. Have a little laugh, zone.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I see what I mean. Alright guys, been 31 minutes. I think sometimes we'll do a 30-minute stream, sometimes we do 45. Maybe if we have loads of things we're talking about, an hour,
Yeah.
but it kind of just depends because I don't think
Fair enough.
much people want to listen to a podcast until they have unless they have loads of time on their hands
Fair enough.
for an hour. So yeah, sorry about that. I hope you guys enjoy the podcast, and we'll see you next time whenever that is. So yeah,
See you after a bit. Cheers.
in a bit.